and I really lost it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to hit on soy milk in a minute, but tell us about the importance of breastfeeding and how long we should be breastfeeding.
You know, people are going to think I'm really strange when I say this, Sean, but I mean it. Remember what I said 5 minutes ago, that brain is undergoing intense structural activity for 3 years. Okay? So if you really want to do your baby a big favor and build a strong, healthy brain, first of all, you need to be well-nourished yourself, and then I really recommend you breastfeeding that baby for at least 2 years. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I mean and mothers will say, "Oh, I want to get my life back." Well, what is your baby's brain worth to you, you know? What are you willing to trade off for the health of that baby's brain? And sometimes the moms will say, "Well, everybody else seems to be doing okay." But again, it goes back to that question about what was their genetic potential. We don't know what we've lost, do we? And so because we don't know, we want to make sure that our babies are absolutely getting the very best nutrition they possibly can, and that the best comes from mother's milk.
I've actually brought that up to, like, women I've dated. Like, whenever I get married, my wife is breastfeeding for 2 years, and they go, you ain't marrying me, buddy. You know what I'm saying? That's a deal breaker. So, we're just not very open to that. I mean, what's the average these days? How long are women breastfeeding?
Oh, my goodness, Sean. I think it's like under a month. I mean, it's really not very long.
Oh, man.
You know what? If those are the kind of women, you know, I mean, you don't want that anyway, because you want a woman who's absolutely passionate, will put the health of her child above her own health, don't you?
Absolutely. That's exactly what I want. It's serious business. Like, people always wonder, like, why are you so serious about this? Because this is the development of a child. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and honestly, I don't understand what the big deal is. I've had 4 children. I breastfed all of them for a long time. I did not find it. I thought it was some of the most pleasurable, awesome memories that I have with my babies. I mean, it's just me and them and that bonding. Oh, it is just beautiful. Those are some of my best memories of us sitting alone in a quiet place, just that baby and me looking at each other. I mean, it is just awesome. So moms should just realize what a precious gift that is to them as well as that baby.
Absolutely. We touched on infant formula, so of course that's what, you know, is being used instead. And you mentioned the amino acids that kind of build a big baby, but don't really build a strong brain. You mentioned something in the book about the whey to casein ratio. What does that have to do with anything?